This is the follow-up video on my B2401 gear drive tractor. I had traded my L2501 for it. I was told people I'd be honest whether it handled what that used to do or not, but so far I'm super impressed. I dragged a 72-inch land plane grader box down road. When I grade roads and I touch it up with that, this handled that real well. The only thing I'll say with that is when you get both blades, I'll show you the tool in a minute, the grader system, but when that gets full of dirt, you can tell this ain't got the weight that the L2501 did, but it handled it well. It actually goes, I can actually, because of the gear drive transmission, I think it goes a little quicker down the road as far as dragging that. Using this 5-foot bush hog the other day, I ended up doing about 10 acres, nasty weeds and grass. It handled it well. It actually, same with that, it probably did it. I kept it in first gear, high range, which I believe was a little bit quicker than the L2501 used to go. With that hydro, you got the 3 gear selector and the gearbox. I believe that I used to keep in medium, in the mid-range. I mean, no complaints. It ain't like this was a speed demon, but I think this actually travels a little quicker. I haven't looked up the specs yet, but I'm wondering if there's a little more PTO horsepower to the back of this where it's gear drive too, maybe. Pretty much same power though. I mean, as far as the engine, feels like it's the same. It feels the same, sounds the same. But I just wanted to do this video because a couple people asked me, hey, let us know what you think, because they're thinking about getting one. The only thing, there's been a couple days where I loaded my dump trailers with this because it was the only thing here. And that's the only thing about the gear drive. If you're going to be moving dirt a lot with it, I wouldn't suggest the gear drive. I'd jump up to the 2601. I bought this because this was the price point. I wanted to trade my machine in and pay the difference in cash, and it made a big difference. It was thousands of dollars difference to go from this to the 2601. And this isn't the first gear drive tractor I had. And I will, while I'm talking about the gear drive, this isn't the gear drive. I had a B2401 that was like a 85 or 87. Even though this is considered a non-synchronized transmission, you double clutch this, you can run it right up through the gears. But I thought I would do this video this morning. That's an international brand bush hog. That's one of my original pieces of equipment. I want to say that that's 23 or maybe even 24 years old. I've changed the oil in it a few times in the gearbox. Other than that, everything's been original. I've never replaced nothing. I shouldn't say nothing. I've replaced the blades a couple times, and that's normally because you get into a rock and you break them. But this lifts it. It feels comfortable. It doesn't make it feel light on its feet in the front or anything. Yeah, so I just want to let people know it worked out well. And I'll walk up and I'll show you the grader. I questioned whether that would be too much weight sitting on the back of that, but it handled it real well. Going up a hill, I'll show you once we get up here. Now we're up here, I'll show you this. Hopefully I don't sound winded. It's early in the morning. So this is a Land Pride land plane, 72 inches wide. Got the double cutting edge on it, and like I said, they both get full enough so where the dirt's rolling over the top of them 6-7 inches deep, going up a hill, that's when you can tell you got a B series, not an L series. But it still did it. It just dragged the motor down a little bit. It did everything I've always done with the L2501. I put those better teeth on the scarifiers. I'm a Caterpillar teeth, but they worked out awesome this year. I'm real happy with the way that worked. Way better than the factory teeth. That only gets used hard as far as the scarifiers for about 2 or 3 weeks. It gets dragged up miles of road. What I do is I bust the road up with this. I grade the road with my MX6000, and then this just neatens things up after the fact. But I just wanted to show people this worked out slick on that B series. Not to be afraid to buy one of those. Again, I'm just doing this video because quite a few people ask me, hey, let us know what you think once you do it. But I've done everything with that now at this point. I believe it's got like 36 hours on it, and I'm pretty happy. I'm happy with it. And if I wasn't, I'd be honest about it.